If you want something done right, do it yourself, they used to say. So context. Currency is not going to mean just one thing here. It's not going to mean just money. Now, I did a bit of pocket watching this week, but only because I got a point to make. Now, I found, and I heard about it already, but I went to see for myself. Some of these people make thousands a month doing this. Damn. Some people make just enough money for gas and cigarettes for the week. Some people getting females. That's currency for them. Subscribers, views, that's currency to people. We hear the term clout chasing. We hear people being classified as having a struggle channel or hosting struggle streams because they don't get a lot of views or not a lot of people be in their chat rooms. Attention is currency here too. A sense of belonging to something. That's currency. Very important currency too. It is. Look at all the cliques and crews on here. Or just looking like your favorite revolutionary could be a sense of belonging. A lot of people trying to look and sound like the greats. So that's currency, or people getting whatever they're getting out of this. We're going to talk about what y'all call solutions again. I've been inadvertently doing that for a few weeks. This new Negro in 2020 stuff people will be talking about. How this year there will be a purge of drama and beef to make way for the new Negro tube in 2020. Why this year? I don't know. And the people who be making that proclamation, they don't know either. They're just on here saying stuff. Now, one of the many things that bothers me about people who are bothered by other people, you don't like what they stand for. That's fine. But what bothers me is when, instead of establishing your own stage, you want to tell the people you have a problem with what they should be doing on their stage. And I've talked about that before. Some more context to this video. The ones of you who won't build your own stage, let me show you what you look like and what I've seen happen to people like you. You get thrown off the panel, blocked from the chat, disrespected and rejected. And you look like a fool complaining about that when it happens to you. A solution: build your own stage and sing what you think people should start singing with you. Sing the right song, the song will sing along with you. If you're not singing the right song or you can't sing at all, don't make that Aretha Franklin's fault. Don't make that Al Green's fault that you don't got what it takes. And they do. Here's a solution. The internet here is big. It's connected but separated into like states and cities and provinces and counties and neighborhoods. Here's a solution. Ask yourself, why do you need somebody else's stage to have a voice on the World Wide Web? Countless millions of available ears, but you want the ears that's listening to somebody else. Build your own stage instead of trying to jump on somebody else's.
Okay. Hey, send one of the patrolmen in here, Greg.
Just keep your hands up.
Send a patrolman in here.
Who's out on the streets selling drugs? Who's getting shot and killed? Who are the gang wars between? The drug wars between? It's between the youngsters. Okay, so how do you feel about this?
It's a way of life for most people. You know, they grow up selling marijuana and weed and stuff. That's how they make their money.
It's cool, man. Everybody else is doing it. It's cool if you get in there and you're just like them.
People who 15, 14, and 13, they can't get no jobs, you know. It's a quick way to make money. That's how I see it.
Nobody wants to work making no minimum wage. That's not any money at all. $3.35 when they can go out there and sell drugs and make fast money.
Make $1,000 a day.
Hey kid, how about you stop making all that money? I got something else for you to do. Kid says what? I can get you a job at McDonald's, and I can get you on fries. Make $150 a week instead of that $2,000 a week. Kid gonna tell me to go to hell, right? Why should the kid stop selling dope? Because it's the right thing to do? Okay, wrong answer. That scenario was not me telling people that they shouldn't try to get kids to do the right thing. That scenario had nothing to do with kids. What I'm talking about, I'm talking to the people who want for people on here to change or stop doing what they're doing and or how they're doing it. Because why should they? Because it's the right thing to do, right? Again, wrong answer. Stop paying their bills for what? Even if they're only making enough money for cigarettes and gas. Stop for what? You think that there's supposed to be something else. But who told you that? What you want is to be standing by a Lamborghini, hearing that roar and thinking that something is wrong with the engine. They have what they want. They're supposed to sound that way. And believing otherwise is part of the problem. Building your own is the solution. And some of you who claim that you want this change are just like the people that you have a problem with. You just don't like how they do it. You wish that an angry man would tone it down. Attack women in a more or less demeaning manner. You want a diet angry man with less calories. But instead of you building your own stage, you'd rather get on here wanting Minister Jap to be cool.
What you talking about, boy? Man, be cool. You be cool, nigga.
A solution is to not be them at all. Because you're still part of the problem when you like what they do, but you just don't like how they do it. You're like the cells dividing that I'm going to have planned. You are it, but you're just separating. But you contain the same things. You're just another one. And what do you have to replace what these folks is getting? If your answer is nothing, then it's unreasonable to think that they'll stop. And wanting to belong to something is a hell of a drug. And if you don't have that, then it's not likely you'll get people to stop doing what they're doing and getting what they're getting out of it. A more convincing position is not going to stop Obsidian from describing black women as the least among all of God's creations. Why would he change up and risk his income because your idea is more pleasant? Or like this dude on here. It's a dude on here. I'll be listening to him pouring his heart out to Yvette Carnell, trying to convince her that she should stop. But why would Yvette risk losing that $600 to $1,300 that she gets every time she goes live for him? Risk that for him or anybody? Why would she do that? Let me ask you a stupid ass question. Is there only one sound to singing the blues? No. Bob Marley and the Wailers singing the blues shouldn't sound like B.B. King singing the blues. Sing your own song. And I say that because the solution is to know that people are not built to be the same. To expect that you can get people to sound the same is part of the problem. Even the ones on here who have convinced themselves that being an opposing voice on here, well, that's fine. That's fine. Being an opposing voice is fine. But if you told yourself that will quell things, make things not so noisy, not only are you wrong, but you're dead wrong. I'm telling you solutions right now. Don't be the cause of more. Telling yourself that fighting against people will change the volatile climate on here makes more. Listen, there is a market for whatever you got a problem with. Somebody is going to buy what you hate. Somebody is going to be looking to be sold what you don't like. So can you get rid of what people are looking for? No. And this is not a you can't change nobody video. That's a lie people tell. Of course you can change people. But I'm saying that the truth or an alternate way of doing things won't change people who already have what they want and they want more of it.
Room down. I want y'all to see these demons. Every time you start speaking that real shit, you know what happened. You know what's going down. You know what's good. We gonna keep spinning the truth because we the true frequency. This real nigga vibes. This is the God vibes.
Like, hey, Nature Boy, stop getting worshipped like that, man. That ain't right. I saw the porn video with them two chicks working on him at the same time, working him over. You want him to stop because you think it ain't right? Are you nuts? You know how many dudes dream of that? You want him to stop two chicks at the same time, but your superior morality is supposed to intercede and supersede, you figure. Can you make these folks that you have a problem with still feel like a god after they adopt your stuff? If the answer is no, then stop trying to make them give that up. These folks are made to feel like the best thing that ever happened to their followers. These folks are flocked to. And you think they should give that up? What do you have in exchange for what they have? Or I guess I should have been asking, who the fuck is you? That's your solution. To ask yourself, who the fuck is you? You must ask yourself that. Because if you're honest, your answer should be nobody. If you're honest, your answer should come back that you're just you. With nothing special about you that can make people give up what they have. And from there, you should build your own stage.